I love the word Brillo. It means the light, the inner light of the woman. Brillo de Mujer born one day that I was in a shelter like 13 years ago. And when I was there, I didn't have a good experience there.
I'm a Detective Maisano with the Hardeeville Police Department. So domestic violence is very common in our community and other communities surrounding our area as well. I've been an officer for 3 different agencies in 2 different states, and it's an issue that is everywhere. From my experience, one of the biggest challenges survivors face is somewhere safe to recover from whether injuries, whether it's physical or mental, a place for their family, such as children and other areas to stay away from their abuser. So we had a case, without naming names, where we were actually looking into women that were possibly being trafficked throughout the area. These individuals were just coming through our area and happened to be staying in a hotel for the night when we made contact with them. We had issues finding resources as far as money to secure them a ride to get home because their abuser had kept their IDs and their passports, or even a place for them to stay. Right now, there's nothing local within the city limits of Hardeeville, so we have to reach out pretty far away, whether it's the next county over or other jurisdictions.
So Brillo de Mujer home is a Spanish reference to a woman's inner light. And that name originated with Patricia Lopez, who is the other co-founder of Brillo de Mujer home, and she runs Tulip's thrift store. And that just came from her heart of wanting to see these women who are so distraught and discouraged and broken, and they feel like they're at the end of their life. Like they feel like everything is in ruins, and we want to help them find that light, that inner light that they, can find their confidence again and shine again. We have everything in place. We have a building, we have all the volunteers, we have systems, we have everything ready to go, and we have a list of women, literally a list of women who are waitlisted that need help. And all we have to do is renovate a building and open our doors.
I think a lot of people have the perception that this is something that happens in other places, or it happens just in low-income places, or it happens in, I don't know, they don't imagine it happening in their subdivision, in their gated community, in their golf course community, all over Bluffton and Beaufort and Hilton Head and Jasper County, and throughout this area. Sometimes you just don't know what's going on behind closed doors. There's a lot of misconceptions around domestic abuse, and even when I first was told about this issue, I didn't understand it. And my first reaction, and forgive me for feeling this way or thinking this way, I'm like, well, why don't they just get the heck out of there? Why are they sticking around, these ladies? But really it's like this cycle that people are stuck in. So a lot of times, the men that are doing the abusing, they might have grown up in an abusive home and they saw it, and they saw it modeled as children. Really it boils down to control. They want to control the other partner. And the reason they don't get out is because a lot of times they're dependent on this man for finances, or maybe that man is threatening to take their children away, or they're afraid that if they leave, they're going to suffer even more abuse or more violence. And I think that, the light at the end of the tunnel would be to break that cycle of abuse and to take those women and those children out of that situation, put them into a safe house where they can reestablish themselves, and then that next generation, those children, are not going to repeat that cycle. And of course, the women are not going to have to live in fear anymore.
So my name is Chris Collins. I'm a senior project manager for the residential side of Shoreline Construction. I've ran the outreach program for Shoreline for the past 5 to 6 years. With Brillo de Mujer, we have partnered with some other nonprofits and some other groups in our area doing remodels for them. So with Hopeful Horizons, we did one about 5 years ago. Same thing in Bluffton Self-Help. So what we do is kind of use our skills with design and with architecture and with construction and kind of get their vision of what they would like to do with these spaces. And obviously with a controlled budget that they're working with, since it's a nonprofit. The idea wasn't really to make them apartments and to make them antiseptic squares that you check in and check out almost like a hotel or a motel. The idea was really to make it a place that you would want to live, a place that you'd be proud to be in, and a place that you could live comfortably and focus on the things that would help you move yourself and your family forward in life.
So we can't open our doors until we have the funds to do so. So we have a building full of potential that is just sitting, waiting for these women. And until we raise the funds to do that, we can't create a safe space for them to go. I think this need is beyond urgent. I think from everything that we hear and women that we already have coming to us, I think the building will be at capacity as soon as we open. You know, and every day that goes by that it's not renovated and we can't open, it's another woman in a situation that they can't get out. As it stands right now, we need to raise $500,000 to open the doors. That number, thanks to partnering with Shoreline Construction and Pierce Scott, is super attainable. In reality, the value is much more than $500,000, but with these great organizations that are willing to align with us and help us, we can open the doors for that little amount.
The basis of this project is that this gives folks a place to get better every day. And it's not just something you do on one day and then move forward. This is something that is going to return dividends for Beaufort County, Jasper County, Hardeeville, Bluffton, our area for, you know, 10s, 20s, who knows how long.
We have everything. I mean, we have the beds, we have stuff for the kitchen, everything we have. And we only need the money for the renovation. And we have volunteers, many volunteers. I have a list, big list at the thrift store that they go there and they said, I want to help you when you are going to open. And all the time they go there and they say, how is going, everything, how is going. So they are waiting, the community is waiting for this place.
I specifically know of a woman who has come to me wanting and needing help, who is being told to fake it until she makes it. Like, that's a quote. She was told to fake it to stay safe until she's able to get out, because the one shelter here in the area is waitlisted, and she's been on that wait list for months. I think that people want to help. You know, like most people have a heart of compassion. They have a heart to help situations like this, but they don't know it exists and they don't know how. And so we're here and we're ready to do the work. We have everything in place, and all we have to do is renovate a building and open our doors.
Yeah, when you are going through this situation, it's very hard to trust in somebody, and they feel that the world is ending, and so I think that they need some to feel lovely, to feel that somebody understands you, and to have a secure place. So that's what we want to them to feel with the kids, and also to let them start again with work and helping everything that they need at the beginning. I think that you need somebody to push you, to say you can do it again. So I didn't have that person that time. So I know that it's very important to have the place, the person, and the program that they can help you.